Thank you for your interest in my book, Reiki's Birthplace, A Guide to Kurama Mountain. Welcome. There are many reasons why people might like this book. Many people are really interested in the history of Reiki. They've heard so much about it. They've been doing Reiki for years, and they just want a chance to connect to the mountain. Other people are really interested in the history of Japan and the history of Buddhism in Japan, and Kurama Mountain is very, very key for that. Other people are just planning to go visit Kurama. The question I am most frequently asked by people who go to the mountain or who have heard about my going is, do I feel any energy there? And the answer is yes. The answer is that this is an energy playground. This is a place where there is so much energy in so many forms that even having been there over 100 times, I'm still never tired of going. Every day is unique and wonderful, and every place on the mountain has its own special quality. Many of these special qualities actually do come through on pictures, and so we decided to do this green screen effect so that you could actually see and experience for yourself in your own living room or wherever you may be some of what the energy of the mountain is. This is sort of what I refer to as Reiki tourism, using the energy of Reiki to connect to separate places. While this particular book is really about Kurama Mountain, which is where Reiki began, it's also just a book about a sacred place. And I'm hoping that you, whether you're a Reiki person or not, can start to get a sense of the world of energy, the sea of energy we all live in, just by taking a few moments with us and looking through some of these pictures. Pictures of a place have energy. It's not just an illusion. Here, we'll show you. I'd like you all to take your hands and go like this on the screen. If you are a Reiki person, you might want to put some symbols on your hands. And I'd like you to connect into the energy of the screen. And I want you to notice whether you feel that the energy of this on the screen is different now or now. And we're going to flip the picture back and forth a couple of times and allow each one to be on there for a few seconds, because sometimes it takes the energy to build. The only difference right now is the pixels on the screen. It's not like the heat coming from them is any different. And so if you're perceiving any difference at all, this is the energy of the mountain, being different in one place to another place. Photographs are a way where you can connect to the energy of different places in adjacent time. Normally, we sort of perceive the world of energy the way a fish perceives the water it's in. We don't really perceive the energy per se. The fish doesn't perceive the energy per se. Instead, it just feels as it goes from one area to another, it might be gradually warmer. Another way to think about this is like room temperature. Unless the room temperature changes drastically, like from going inside to outside, or becomes so warm or cold to be uncomfortable, we don't notice. The world of energy is like that. We are in a sea of energy, but because it doesn't change that dramatically from place to place, we don't tend to notice this difference. So if you take your hands and rub them together and put them towards the screen, see what happens as well when your hands are going towards the screen, and then take your hands and then point away from the screen and see if you notice there's a difference. Some people will feel this in their hands, some people will feel this in their body. It's always different, and each person is an individual.